MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Address announcer Mike here in Game 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Dellin Betances will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
I like what he has and he features in his repertoire, but he's got this pitch I'll call a slurve. It's in between a curveball and a slider. Nice big bite to it, but it's also got a little dip as well. Swing and miss, or maybe a ground ball pitch he'll get in certain situations, but he'll break it out when he needs to get it out. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, second baseman, number 29.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1 and 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight. Center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 2 hits in 7 tries. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kevin Pillar is the second out of the opening frame. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses inside 1-0. Just getting started here in the Bronx. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So striding in, Andrew Brandt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box now, number 13, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Squared that one up just a little late.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch on its way. Troy Tulowitzki started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First offering on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. The relay throw. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Russell Martin now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Cameron Maben stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up to the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, number 19. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses. And he will be tagged out at the plate as the suicide squeeze goes awry, and that becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Drilled to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Right side. And he'll get in there safely.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Brandt. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. Once more a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, number 13. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastballs.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he'll dive back in. Another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic
11.
and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Kevin Pillar is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donaldson.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. On the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Chris Carter now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Digging in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Pillar. And the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose But.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder number
Ready with
19.
the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jose
Hot shot towards the hole. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting. First
Here's
baseman.
Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pierce is retired. 2 down now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, number 19. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bautista looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 New York. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Drilled down the line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get their first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Slurred, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat. This count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Martin is on his way home. And a relay home. And he is out on the tag.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Warren.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one. Digging in, Andrew Brandt. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Upton Jr. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Dominic Leone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 51, Dominic Leone.
Standing in now, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Lays off 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the runner back. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag, and they got him at second. A double play. Ready with the 0-2. Started that swing a bit too early. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, a 3 for 7 line. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And there's ball 1.
The intent of that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Ready with the 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. It counts now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Bautista goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start after like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first is Castro heading for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 19. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. The runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on set.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton looking up, and that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. One and 2. Here it comes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Russell Martin now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Martin.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Gardner. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Cameron Maybin now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
In there, a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, got the base hit to the outfield.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And the inning will continue. Pilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hit.
Not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 2-2 pitch, and he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Jason Grilli enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Brandt, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff. Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's another 2-2. And he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hop on my back, fellas. 3 home runs in a postseason game. He's basically saying, I'm going to carry it through the series. Here we go.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pilar's there. 1 away. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck is Jose Bautista. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Carter is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Steve Pierce now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB.